So how much money did I lose shorting Tesla today? What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. Today's December 20th, and in today's earlier video, I talked about wanting to short Tesla after it quickly gapped up. I talked about it being possibly a bull trap, and I saw it potentially to sell off as the sentiment has been quite bearish for the past few days, especially yesterday. Now, again, this was one of my biggest trading weeks, and yesterday was my biggest trading day. I walked away with 25.8K in the day, and if you guys didn't watch my live session or the recap, feel free to watch it. I think that you would learn a lot from it. Today, like I've shared many times before, I love to show you guys my good days and I love to show you guys my bad days. There's no such thing as a perfect trader in this market, and especially in this market full of chaos. That being said, did Tesla end up actually selling off according to my plan? Yes. Did I follow through with proper execution? No. And the reason why was I got in too early. And when Tesla finally began to go my way, I was in the trade for so long that I just got exhausted. I just didn't want to tolerate the stress of carrying a short position that was going against me. So when it was finally going my way, I decided to close it out early. At one point, I was down like 6K on the day, and I was finally able to make it back. I ended at 2.3K, leaving myself just with my one lucky share, and it continued to sell off from there. I ended up hitting lows of 419. So technically speaking, you could always look back and be like, wow, if I would have just held, I would have, made $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on the day. Again, it's always a coulda, shoulda, woulda. I can't predict the future. All I can do is control the positions that I open myself to. And my biggest mistake is not catching this huge leg down. The biggest mistake, and this is why I'm making this video, is entering the trade too early, that I put myself in a position that I was so exhausted that by the time that the trade was actually setting up appropriately, I no longer wanted to actually take the trade. Therefore, cutting or closing the position early when direction was truly in my favor. And again, all I had to do was stay more patient. And if I decided to buy in early, to go in lighter. But because I went in heavier and I went in early and direction wasn't going according to my plan, at first signs of a smaller loss, I decided to just accept it. I closed it out. Obviously, it continued to sell off and I could have made more money. But again, I just simply didn't want to lose more. That was my only focus for the day. I love sharing my green days with you guys, but of course, I love to show you the red days to show you, again, what trading is really like. Our job is not to avoid risk as traders. Our job is to simply manage it. The other trade that I did take today was also PLTR. PLTR made $629. So overall, I lost a little bit under $2,000 on the day. Not the worst, but also not the best. I don't tend to trade the best on Fridays. I make very impulsive decisions, and nonetheless, maybe it's even more of a reason that I really need to start changing things up for next week as it comes around. So very excited to follow up. But again, I wanted to showcase not just my good days. I wanted to show you guys my bad days. I recap my trades every single day. My LPP team gets to watch me trade live every single day. And I hope that this can put things into perspective, that it's not so much about catching every candle of the trade that can lead or make you a successful trader. But a big mistake that I made today was not that I didn't catch the full leg down, because you can never predict exactly what's going to happen, but it was that I got in so early that I put myself in a position that I was so emotionally exhausted that I no longer wanted to tolerate this position anymore. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. So a very simple fix to that is wait for confirmation. And if you do choose to enter early, to enter so light that, again, it's much easier to tolerate. So again, I hope to see you for our live trading session on Monday. I trade live every single day, Monday through Friday when the market's open. It's the second link in the description down below. And with the current sale we have going on, you can join for just as little as $1 a day. So again, if you've ever wanted to watch me trade live, second link in the description down below, and I'll see you at market open. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.